It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Everybody alright? It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Hey, you better hold on tight. It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. K-On, I think they're ready. You tuned into what you tuned into.
Now give me my theme music.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Off the Record. I'm your host, Kevin Young. And before I get started, we're going to get started a little late because Ice Daughter's running a little late, but I want to talk to y'all for a second. Now, this is the time y'all can ask Kevin Young anything y'all want to for the next 10 minutes. Y'all can ask me. But I want y'all to know this right here. You know, how I truly feel about Southern Soul. You know, y'all know I don't, I'm a man of many words. And I often try to tell the truth and try to give you an innocent observation on what I see as a promoter. As to what's going on in Southern Soul. Now, there are a lot of good things going on in Southern Soul. A lot of good conversations going on, but y'all know, like with anything, you're going to have some hiccups. You're going to have some stuff going on in anything. I don't care what it is. The military, AT&T, Walmart, HEB, I don't give a damn where you go. You're always going to have stuff that's going on there that is not pleasing for individuals that are there. But they don't necessarily mean that it's totally, in its totality, totally jacked up. Because it's not. You know, I have met some really, really good friends over here. And I met some really, really good fans. You know, when we go out and stuff, I met some really, really good, really, really nice people. They support, for the most part, they support, especially the women. The women support 150%. 150%. Them queens going to always support. But, you know, again, too, it's going to be people that's not going to support, which is fine, too. Southern Soul is not going to end because you're not supporting it. You know, Southern Soul is still going to keep going. But like I say, the stuff I see daily, I have conversations with different people, different artists, different promoters, different producers, fans, new people that want to know about Southern Soul. We have this radio station we stood up in September. The owner stood up in this area and he was asking questions about who knows about Southern Soul. So he gave me a call and we had a meeting. And I told him in order for me to be part of this station, which he knew nothing about or very little, I had to have complete autonomy on what goes on the radio station. So we agreed to that. I'm the general manager. So nothing goes on the station without my approval. But yet and still, you still have some people who try and go around me, try to get their music played, but it don't happen. You know, I mean, it can be something simple as a phone call. Hey, Kevin, what do you think about this? You know, if I said, no, I don't think that's suitable for the radio station, then that's the end of it. You know, it's not up for debate. It's the end of it. You know, it's over. Send me something else. And in addition to that, you know, the people who do have songs in rotation on the radio station, like I tell them, you know, radio stations exist. Radio stations get paid for ads and promotions. You know, so if I have one or two of your songs in rotation, you know, don't call me, ask me, Kevin, what do you think about these next 10 songs? Can we put them in rotation without you supporting the radio station? because the radio station that I'm part of is a reporting station. It's terrestrial. It's a real FM radio station that you can hear in your car. We have the apps, for the iPhone is KBBM FM. Google is giving us a little issue about getting the app for the Android, but we have to wait on them to give us approval. But it is a valid, reporting radio station that if your music is registered, listen to this part. If your music is registered, then every time I play your record, you get paid. You get paid 0.0003% of a penny, but you get paid. So think about investing in yourself. Stop asking for handouts all the time. Sometimes you have to spend money to make money. Do y'all agree? So, but before Ice Doll will be on in probably about 10 minutes. So, if there's anybody on here, any fans or anybody on here, this is the time y'all can pick my brain. Y'all can talk to me because I value your opinion. I value the fans' opinion because y'all are the ones that pay. So y'all are the customers. So I value your opinion. So if anybody want to ask me anything before Ice Doll come on, I'll answer your questions as honestly as I can. Like I said I see Daryl Simmons. He's on here. Jazz Lee is on here every week. Liz is on here every week. Erlene is on here. Who else is on here? Iris is on here. Bobby Jean Ford is on here. Patrick Higgins is on here. Dee Dee Simon. Melanie. These are people that constantly come on the podcast to support it. It's a difference. Yes, you on yourself. Yeah, it takes money to make money. But these are people that actually come on the station. What's up, Hester? There go Hester, another promoter on here. We're waiting on Ice Doll. She'll be on in about 10 minutes. But these are people that constantly come on here and they learn a lot about the podcast. This is not a podcast for jokes and playing. Now, this is not their podcast right here. This is a serious podcast for educated people and for people who want to know about Southern Soul. K9 is on here. That's what we do over here. And when I was on K9 show the other day, he asked me the question, why people are afraid to come on off the record? I told him I don't think they're afraid. I think it's a matter of preference. If you want to go on a podcast where they talk about you the whole time, want to say how good you look and how good your outfits and all that stuff look, this is not the podcast for you. No, this is not the podcast for you right here. This is the podcast when you come over here, anything you have said is a matter of record. I'm going to ask you about it, and respectfully, I will. There's no malice intended. So we keep saying that we want Southern Soul to replace R&B. So do you think that when it does, eventually it will? I think, I'm optimistic. So do you think that you're going to be able to avoid conversations with other people that want to talk to you? You're not going to be able to avoid those conversations. You're going to have to sit down and you're going to have an intelligent conversation about you. And I'm going to say this too, some artists, stop allowing people to deter you from Dee Dee Simon. She's so when I replace R&B. Well, it might be one day, Dee Dee. We might be dead and gone. But Southern Soul is what's happening right now. Especially in this area. Matter of fact, I say that because we have two other stations here that we have already surpassed them in viewers. We surpassed them. In views, and listeners, we surpassed them already because a lot of people are listening to Southern Soul. They listen to Southern Soul. They don't want to hear the hip hop. I love R&B. I love it. And maybe I'm ill speaking about it, will surpass it, but I think it'll be close to it. Let me say that. Let me say it'll be close to it because R&B is never going to go away. Daryl said, "What's the different view between Southern Soul, R&B music? None of those genres are blues." Well, I think to me, R&B is in a totally different category. I think when you say Southern Soul, I think that's demographics. I think it's mainly demographics when you say Southern Soul. That's just my opinion, because Dee Dee Simon's on the West Coast. I'm pretty sure they don't listen to Southern Soul over there on the West Coast. Not often, I'm sure. I talk to people in Chicago. I talk to people everywhere. Yeah, you're right, Dee Dee. R&B is global. But I think Southern Soul is it's not everywhere. It's not everywhere. it's non-ubiquitous. It's not everywhere. It's in certain areas. Southern soul is, but it's getting there, I think. Yeah, Mike said tempo and topics. Yeah, tempo and topics. But it's just to me, I think it's really, really up to the people that's involved to really, really, put their thinking caps on and set aside their differences and just let's all be professional. I mean, just be professional. Let's start with being professional. How about that? How about start being professional and start with being professional and the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. But professionalism to me, like when I left from winning the military, my dad told me, he said, your talents can get you down, your character can keep you. And that's a true statement. That's a true statement. If I haven't said hello to everybody, I jumped out. Yeah, Angie's back and forth on the phone. She's trying to prepare for her class reunion, y'all. They got a little class reunion coming up. All the old lads gonna be hanging out in Starkville, Mississippi. They got a little class reunion. But anybody got any questions? We got about another 7 minutes for IceDoc. Come on. Anybody got any questions? Or want to know my mindset? Southern Souls, the content is raw and uncut. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's called Brown House liquor music. I mean, brown liquor music. That's what it's called. Because I mean, it's a chitlin circuit. Me and Hester talk about that all the time. It's a chitlin circuit. Still, but I can say this: I won't say a lot. You got some artists over here who I think that can make it on the R&B side. I think so. But like Dee Dee Simon, I would say, they're more polished over there. See, she's been on the R&B side. They're just more polished. It's just more polished. You got Melanie Chanel on here. I mean, you got a lot of good people, man, that I'm glad I've met over here. And hopefully I get to meet a lot of y'all, in person. Hopefully I get to meet y'all because I'm not going nowhere no time soon. If y'all haven't seen all the episodes, y'all go to my YouTube page, KL Young Production, and I got 57 episodes on there. If you missed them, I got 57 episodes on it now. So I challenge y'all to get to know the intimate side of these artists, intimate side of them, because I'm telling you right now, with women don't give a damn how good you are. If your attitude stink, if your character stink, they're not gonna pay a dime to come see you. That's just the way women are. That's just the way they are. I think a lot of artists are labeled Southern Soul, are actually soul artists. There is a difference between soul and Southern Soul to me. Like you, that's I agree. Yeah, Calvin Richardson. Look, I asked Calvin Richardson when he came over here. I said, man, so what do you label yourself as? He said, I'm soul. Calvin Richardson said he's a soul artist. He said he's not Southern Soul. He's a soul artist. When you got soul, that means you can sing anything. That means you can sing anything if you got soul. You can sing anything. Dee Dee Simon, what are you? Are you soul, R&B, Southern Soul? Dee Dee Simon, what are you? What are you, Dee Dee Simon? Are you soul, Southern Soul, R&B? What are you? Do you think Southern Soul will ever convert to live band shows or continue to track shows due to pricing? Me personally, I think that people want to see live shows. I mean, people want to see live bands. I've watched so many shows where people then took the mic away from themselves and hugged people and the music still playing. I think you're cheating. I think you're cheating. I think you're cheating yourself, and I think you're cheating the fans. I think that these people, if they pay, I don't give a damn if they pay $5 or $10. If you're an artist, I think you need to be an artist. I need to. Southern Soul's on the weekend. I think you need to show people your artistic talents. How can you go somewhere? I mean, I can do that. I can get up there and sing Sir Charles song. Anybody lonely? The music playing, I'm just moving my lips. I can do that. I just think you're cheating. Matter of fact, it said if you kick an ant bed over, ants will come from everywhere. That's how artists are popping up in Southern Soul. I would agree, Mike. I would agree with that, brother. And I think it waters it. Oh, what's up, Big Rob? Yeah, Big Rob on here. I think it waters it. I think it waters it down. I think it waters Southern Soul down when anybody can just come over here without the elders, saying, hey, hold up, pump your brakes. I just think it waters it down. I just think, so like I said before, like with the Chicago Bulls, Mike, you're You a sports guy. You know, name 7 players or 6 players after the starting 5 on the Bulls. You don't know who they are. They're role players. They're role players. You name me 6 players on the Golden State Warriors after the starting 5 go. You can't name 6 or 7 that's sitting on that bench. You know, but people need to understand that there are levels to music. Yeah. What'd you say, Daryl? So I think that if the promoters and fans stop supporting the track shows, the live band shows will return. Everybody loves real live music. Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of artists do track shows because some promoters can't pay for the band shows because they add an extra $5,000 or $7,000 on top of the damn track show. I like the live bands. If the band is good, there's some out there stuff is loud. Yeah, because with a band, I mean, you actually singing. You actually got to sing with a band, you know. And live entertainment is where it's at. But hey, we are where we are right now. And me personally, my personal opinion, I think some people sound better with a track. I just think so. I go to shows. I think sometimes the band drown them out, and you can't really hear them. But it's just my opinion, my personal opinion. I bet LJ not going for no track show. Oh yeah, LJ just made a post today. LJ just made a post today. Say, hey, if you can't book his band, lose this number. He made that post today. Yep, he sure did. LJ made that post. If you can't book his band, you can forget it. He said he's not doing no karaoke. He's not doing that. He's not going to cheat the fans. So yeah, we got about 3 more minutes before she pop on. So y'all got some promoters on here. You got Mike. You got Hester. Y'all got some promoters on here. So y'all ask them some questions. Y'all ask me anything. Ask me anything. I give you my honest opinion. You know, do I know everything? No, I don't know everything. But hell, you know, I've been around the world, and I know I get my ears checked every 6 months at the VA. I know I get my eyes checked. So I know when I hear I know when I hear bad music. Just like when you go to church, and y'all know this when you go to church. When somebody said bless his heart or bless her heart, you know what that means. Y'all don't know what that means. Hey, Carrie. Yeah, you're right there. I agree. But some of them got sound people now. I think some of them still learning. But look, before she come on, Southern Soul ain't all bad. Band, all day promoters can get one band for everyone. If your band travels, then I got one band playing for all ladies coming. Okay. All right. What's up, Black Diamond? Black Diamond, I thought y'all was supposed to give me a call. I was waiting on a call from y'all. But look, it ain't all bad. Before she come on, I'm gonna let y'all listen to it's a few couple moments we had over here in Southside that was funny. Y'all hold on for a second. Y'all check these commercials out.
Hey, Miss Travis, I'm gonna tell you this now. Miss Travis, baby. I'm gonna tell you this. Now you've been looking good this past good year now. I'm a young man. you been doing your thing now. You done lost that little weight. And then got
and what are you saying, baby live?
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm just saying, Miss Travis, you got me sweating.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a secret. The purpose for all of that is because I'm tired of being alone now, so I'm out looking. But I'm not looking for any young bucks. I don't do that.
Somebody.
What you mean? Hold up. What you mean, young buck? What do you got to be 35 and over?
35.
You got to be 25 and up.
Wait a minute. Didn't I tell you how old my son was? Okay. I don't do babies.
Okay, so you gotta be 45 and up.
He's gotta be 55 and up. I can take him 10 years to
live. You out of there, buddy.
Lord, what he gonna do with a 55? Die?
I don't do features because even if I did a feature with someone that costs, they don't put the same energy behind your record because it's your record. So that's a waste of money and a waste of time. Now, if I do a song say I did a song with Mr. Live, I would expect for us to sit down and have a game plan of how we're going to work this song. And we commit to working that one song instead of anything else. Because why would I want to do a feature with you? The feature is to gain more ground, not just to be saying I got a feature with somebody. I don't want to just say I got a feature with you. That's why I don't do features, because I'm not saying nobody. I don't want to do a feature and waste my time. I just do my own song.
Well, what if you do a feature with Mr. Live and everybody tell you, well, Dee Dee, your part sound good, but live part sound horrible?
The song is coming down immediately.
They ain't gonna tell you that. So, Cav, you know, somebody want to know. I ain't gonna say this artist, but he want to know how you get in them damn pants, man. Like you be getting them pants so tailored, they look like they painted on, man.
Tell them the same way I get out of them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Tell them that. You know what I mean? Tell them they should try it. Whoever they are, they should try it. They should try that, and maybe you know what I'm saying, they can level up.
I want to know where your tailor is, man, because I'm trying to
word. What type of word? Listen, yo.
Yeah.
Lacey is Lacey. Let me tell you.
That is true. Who's a bad person, but
when you come up against Lacey, you better be bringing it, baby. Let me tell you.
Hey, look, lie. So would you battle Tucker and battle the band?
I have fireworks and every motherfucking thing going on.
Oh, you gonna have a firework? Shit.
I have everything. Hey, when I get through whatever, I ain't saying I'm belling Tucker. Don't even go call him.
You be ready. You be ready.
Listen, you got to learn how to stay in your lane. You got to learn how to stay in your lane. Line. I'll battle you. I'll battle your ass.
Shit.
Stay in your lane. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, line. I'll battle you before I battle Lacey. Shit. You gotta get past me, nigga.
Now, these people are household names, man.
Yeah.
So, what they was 3-4 years ago, they wasn't household names.
Yeah. I agree. What you think, Jeter?
Yeah, it's growing, dog. I see it all the time. It's to a point now I can't go to everywhere I go. Somebody knows me.
Yeah.
Like, no, we be on the road, man. We just stop in. They be like, Jeter Jones. I'm like,
yeah, because you got your picture on the back of your truck.
I be in a van sometimes. You know?
You going after Tucker or Calvin Richardson?
I sure will.
You will?
Guess what? You gonna be two people in the audience.
I sure will.
Hey,
I sure will.
You know, I know you will. Listen.
Summer, how many people gonna be in there?
Y'all laughing, but I'm not scared to go behind them, before them, or beside them.
Hey, look, somebody tag K9 because I want K9 to put live on.
Lie. I love your music. I listen to your music every day. You got great music, baby. I do. You the shit, but you still growing just like me.
Hold on, let me back out this audience. Don't look at this like I'm talking cocky or anything. Look at this as saying I got confidence in my music.
Right.
In me.
Right.
I'm not going don't.
Hey, she just texted me. We're gonna come on in 2 minutes. Hold on for a second. I gotta let y'all listen to 2 more. Hold on.
The girl that's singing 5 octaves, is she Southern Soul?
She's not a girl. She's a grown ass woman, and she'll sing anything up on the table. And she pound for pound is one of the coldest.
I understand, but is she Southern Soul or R&B?
She's soul. She's
soul.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So she can sing anything.
She's 5 octaves in Southern Soul. That's kind of shake.
What you mean?
I mean, you know, singing.
She can sing her ass off.
What you? Wait a minute. Hold on now.
Yeah.
Shirley Brown could sing 5 octaves. Denise LaSalle in her younger days could sing 5 octaves. You know,
I'm just saying.
Hold on, Lacey.
I want to see you get out of that. Lie, go and get out of that.
Miss Lacey can sing.
I'm gonna get out of it. I'm just waiting.
Go ahead.
Get out of that one. Michael Jackson song.
Hell yeah, I can sing that motherfucker when I'm ready.
No. I'm just saying, okay. There you go. You know what I mean?
When you ready.
Huh?
Lie said when you ready.
When he ready, huh? Michael Jackson.
I'm not trying to. I love Michael Jackson to death. I cried when the nigga died. I'm just saying that. Okay, Michael Jackson did not sing better
and Luther are a couple more guys. I'm not saying he's not the greatest entertainer in the world. I'm not saying I grew up on Michael. I love him, Rob. I cannot sound or sing like Michael, no, but I can do this. I cannot sound or sing like Michael, no, but I can do this.
What?
Hey, Live.
Criticize his ass and tell him.
Hey, Live. Don't go from now.
Who handing you all this shit? Who the hell is the handler? I want to know who the hell is the hand. Who went found the goddamn Michael Jackson book, Rob?
Hey, Live.
Oh man, somebody went found a book.
Who found the damn book? Oh my God! Who found the book, Rob?
Hey, he gonna get some more stuff.
Who going get shit? Rob,
hey, Live.
Don't get nothing else.
Hey, Live. You see
Rob,
that?
stop going get shit.
You see that? Huh? You see that?
Oh man,
Rob, stop going get shit, Rob. He's the greatest.
Hey, hey, look, so ain't all bad. That was just a couple of videos I cut on. I got plenty of videos, and I'm gonna have an episode where I just come on. But look, she's here. Can you hear me back there? Can you hear me? Okay. Hey, she's here, and you got your fans waiting on you. But look, I'm gonna go and bring her. I'm not gonna waste no more time. I present to y'all Miss Ice Doll. What's going on, young lady?
Hey, what's up? I made it.
Yeah, I see. What's going on? Oh, hold on. You got a Porsche shirt on?
Yes, I had to hurry up and throw on something, and I had get my girl with me. So hey, she's taking this ride with me. What you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, I appreciate you coming on. I know you was getting off. You was running a little late, but that's okay. You still got people waiting on you. But I appreciate you coming on off the record. So you weren't afraid to come on here, right?
What? What I need to be afraid for, though? That's what I want to know. What am I afraid of?
Hey, look, I was just on K9 show the other day. He asked me that question. I told him, I said, I don't know why people are afraid to come over here, because I mean, it's just a matter of preference. Whether or not they want to come over here, and whether or not they want me to ask them some questions. So I can ask you all kind of musical questions, right? You ain't scared, are you?
No.
You ready? Okay, look, let's go and get started. Look, tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay, I am Ice Doll, the Southern Soul hip hop artist, and I am from Lafayette, Louisiana. Well, okay. I'm originally from Alexandria. I live in Lafayette.
Okay, Lafayette. Okay, cool. So how long have you been in the music business?
About 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I heard you was with Bootsy. Is that true?
I did some stuff with Bootsy. I did the Bootsy movie. I did some videos. Gin in My Cup, Loose as a Goose. So yeah.
So what's a video girl? What is that?
A girl that gets in the video. I mean, they got other things that they say about video girls, but that ain't true. You know.
Yeah. So y'all are the props. Y'all just women walking around looking pretty and stuff in the videos and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So you did that for just Bootsy?
No, I did TMI Boys, and Manny Fresh. I did a few videos back in my time. I did a lot of local artist videos, my own videos. Roy Anthony, I'm in a lot of his videos. B Streezy, I'm in his video. So.
Okay, all right. So you familiar with a lot of well-known artists, rap artists.
Rap, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so so how was rap? You come from the rap background, so and how was rap and why rap?
I like the rap. I just think rap is when you say rap, a lot of people just straight off think it's ghetto, hardcore, and it's just raunchy and ratchet. And some of it is, but all of it ain't. So when I first got into the rap, I didn't know I was gonna be a rapper. It just happened to be, my calling just came, and I'm good at it. But I mean, it was just something to do. It was fun. And then I seen everybody else doing it. Why not do it? Okay,
so hold on. So you a rapper?
Yes.
Okay, rap something then right now.
Okay, I'm a rap Minor Portia song.
Okay.
So if you haven't heard Cloud Supreme, make sure y'all go hear Cloud Supreme. But it goes, Ice Doll, baby, got them boys feeling weak. iced out, dripping from my head to my feet. Play your cards right, I'm gonna give you something to eat. Boy, spurge your little money, bring the freak out of me. I'm looking so good, I could touch myself. Creole bad bitch, get my own self wet. Lights, camera, action, I'm feeling myself. If a nigga acting up, I'ma please myself. But
all right, Nicki Minaj.
Represent Miss Portia, rest in peace.
There you go. That was my girl right there. That's my girl. So let me ask you this question, right? Personal question. At what age do you think that rappers should stop rapping?
I don't really think it's an age that you should, that I could really say like, oh, 40, 50. I just think people should know when it's time to stop rapping. Like for me, like I may not look as old as I am, so I can kind of get away with it still. But once you start feeling it and looking at it, and you just know the words coming out your mouth is way too young for you to be saying, it's time to stop rapping. It's time to give it up. I mean, I don't plan on rapping forever unless, I mean, them big coins come. If them big coins come, you know, I'm going to rap to the end. I can't rap no more. But I just think at a point, people do get too old to rap. Yes.
So I heard you had a rap group called Diva South. Is that true?
Yes, yes, yes.
Were you the leader?
I was not the leader. Lady Kim was the leader because she put it together, but I kind of helped manage it. I did a lot with the girls. I was like one of the head, you know, people with it.
Okay. So who inspires you to be a rapper?
A guy that I was dating back in the Gap needed a female artist on a song, and he was looking for one. And you know me being a girlfriend, hey, write me the verse. I'm gonna get on it. So he wrote the verse, and we went to the studio, and the girl, Lady Kim, was the engineer, and she liked my sound, and she was at that time putting a woman's group together, and she asked me to be part of it, and it went from there.
Okay. Now, did you now you don't have a church background as far as singing or rapping in church, right? Okay, so you went from rap. Let's talk about Southern Soul.
Okay.
How'd you get to Southern Soul?
I got in Southern Soul through let's see, through friends, you know.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna say that through friends. I got into Southern Soul. I was introduced to it through someone very, very close to me, and went on the road with the people. And when I went on the road, it opened my eyes up to a whole different, you know, thing as far as the Southern Soul thing. And they really didn't have rap at the time when I was on the road. They didn't really have. The only person that was really rapping that I knew of was Lil Runt at the time. So of course I seen that, and I'm being a rapper, and I'm all of a sudden I'm in on the grown folks side, and I'm getting older. I was like, let me try that. So then I got with Lisa and got on the road with her and started traveling with the Mo Hits family. And that's how I ended up with Roy Anthony. And I talked with him about redoing a song, which was Color Me Bad, Wanna Sex You Up, which is my mix with love. And we did it. And once we did it and we put it out, people liked it. And so I ran with it. If anything, somebody liked it, you gotta run with it.
That's cool. That's cool. Now, I heard you was a background singer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I heard that you got tired of being a background singer.
Of course. I wasn't never supposed to be a background. I'm not a background person, baby. I'm not a background person. I don't care what you say. I'm supposed to be up front, take it how you want, but I'm not a background person. So I never was supposed to play the background, and I just kind of got, you know, shoved over there a little bit, trying to help a friend out at the time. But I never was a background. So
gotcha. So you mentioned Roy Chip Anthony. So are you signed with Roy Chip Anthony?
Yes.
Okay. What's the name of the label?
Mo Hits.
Okay. All right. So who wrote your first Southern Soul song?
Me and Roy wrote it together.
What's the name of it?
Make Sweet Love.
Okay. Was it a hit?
Yes, it was. Actually, it was the number one for the year, that particular year that I put it out.
Okay. So being over here in Southern Soul, you was a background and you started rapping, right? Do I got that wrong?
Well, I was already rapping, and I got into Southern Soul. I started off background.
Okay, and then you started rapping on your own. You went solo.
Yes.
Because you don't want to be a background singer no more.
Right.
Okay.
I got to be in the front, baby. I got to be seen. If y'all don't know, y'all better know when I step in the building, I need to be seen. I want to be seen. So,
okay. So, how were you treated initially over here in Southern Soul as a rapper?
For the most part, as far as the artists, I was very, very welcome. I can say that, very welcome by the artists. some areas that I went in, it was welcomed by the crowd, and some areas kind of looked like, what's she doing? Then once they got used to it, they started vibing with it and realized like, okay, I like that. You know, it wasn't because it ain't no hardcore rapping. Like I do have one song that's like, yeah, put it in their face type song. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, I have that vibe that Southern Soul looking for.
So how long, what year was this? You first came in?
It had to be about 16 or 17 or 18. 17 or 18. Somewhere up there when I first got into it, but when I probably really made my first song, I think it had to be like 17 or 18. Okay.
So in the last 5 years, you think rap is acceptable, socially acceptable in Southern Soul?
Not fully, but it's welcomed a lot more than it was.
Yeah. You know what I tell people too? I tell people rappers infiltrated a lot of genres of music. You know, you got rapping country, you got Shirley Caesar, somebody's rapping on her song and stuff. So, I mean, I think now, me personally as a promoter, I think rap should be featured. I think it should be featured. That's just my personal opinion. But rappers infiltrated a lot of genres of music, you know, country, like I mean, all kind of stuff. So let's talk about this. Were you labeled as privileged when you came over here?
Yes, I do have people that would say that I am privileged, but okay. I mean,
explain that.
They feel like I'm privileged because they don't see the hard work that I put in. They just see a nice space, a nice shape, and they assume that that's what men looking at and that's what men want, and that's why men book it. But I've seen plenty of other females that have tried to do it and made look cute and got a look. They might not be an ice doll, but they're bad, you know what I'm saying? And they still would do the same for them. But they just assume because I made it a little further than them quicker than they did, then they feel like I was privileged because of a certain look. But a look could only get you so far. And people not going just because you look good ain't gonna say, let me pay her $800 or $1,000 to come do 15-20 minutes and just because she look good, you know, they're not gonna do that.
Well, I think looks do have its privilege. I mean, you ain't seen them. How many ugly people you seen in Vogue magazine?
Hey,
I'm serious. How many ugly females you seen in R&B?
It's not very many. It's not very many.
What? Name one. Name one ugly female over there in R&B. Just one.
You right.
I'm just saying, you know, people. It's just see what I tell people all the time. Like I said on K9 show, you know, you have to think beyond Southern Soul. You know, you in this world. It's just a harsh reality that some things are just more acceptable than others. You know, and we know sex sells. Everybody know that.
Right.
Everybody know that see, I was a handsome guy in school, so I had the girls. So everybody know the handsome guy and the best football player and all that had the girls. And same thing with the best looking girl on the cheerleader squad had. I mean, come on now. You know, it seems like people don't want to open up their minds to a harsh reality. They want to have tunnel vision just when it comes to Southern Soul. You know, because in and everything is acceptable over here. But you know as well as I know, hell, you know. Now let me ask you this: as a nice looking female, so has anybody come at you sideways? Males?
Of course, it's plenty of males that'll come sideways and try to holler, shoot they stick or whatever. Yeah. But I mean, I'm a strong individual, so you got to come correct with me. I mean, period.
Are you a cantankerous? Are you difficult?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, own it. Yeah. Now, would you fight a guy?
Oh yes.
Oh Lord, I forgot you from Lafayette. Yeah, y'all be.
I'm from Alexandria. I live in Lafayette. But yeah, I really. But let me tell you this: the older that I'm getting, I said if I have to fight with him, I'm just gonna leave him. But see, one thing about me, you're not gonna play on my pride. So if you mess my pride with my pride, yeah, we gonna fight. Yes, I will punch a man in his face real quick.
Wow.
I mean, if the consequences is for him to hit me back and we fighting this, that's what it is. But if you play on my top, I will hit you.
Now I heard you say that they stealing your swag over here. Did you say that or some of that's rumor?
Yes, they still this. Yes.
What do they steal?
Man, I wear bodysuits, full bodysuits, you know. Or should I say jumpsuit? Because a bodysuit is more like the swimsuit looking thing. A jumpsuit is the full thing. So I wear jumpsuits and I wear boots. Everybody know I wear boots year round. I don't care what nobody got to say about it. I'm comfortable with it. I wear boots year round. So now I start seeing a lot of other people wearing boots year round, wearing jumpsuits, wearing, this a ponytail. I just got it in the ball. I mean, just, when people just, I got certain people that just, watch it. And it be cute at first, but then it started being too much. Because now every time you step out, you be like, okay, now I got to change up my swag and my, little thing, and wonder what I'm gonna wear now because my trade is gone.
Now, do you believe it in the saying that imitation is the best form of flattery? Do you believe in that? Do you want somebody? You don't believe in that?
Nope.
You don't want nobody copying you, huh?
Nope. No.
So you don't copy nobody?
No. You won't ever say I don't win and did Ice Dog got her own swag, she in her own lane. I don't take from nobody. I fit for my body.
Okay.
Y'all may think this is the perfect body. I got flaws. I got little fat rolls and stuff like that, but I dress my body for my body. So I mean, what I'm gonna go take what somebody else wear because it looked good on them don't mean it's gonna look good on me.
Yep.
So
wow. Okay. So do you have a stylist?
I do not. I am my stylist.
You are your stylist?
Yes.
Wow. So you don't do nobody else's nails and hair?
Oh yeah, I do everybody nails. Hair no, but nails I do everybody nails. Now I don't do my own hair. I got a hairstylist. I do got a hairstylist, but I do my own nails and I do everybody.
So look, you got a new song called Imaginations with Marcellus the singer. Is that correct?
Right. Yes.
Okay. Then who wrote that song?
We wrote it together. He wrote his verse, I wrote my verse, and we kind of played with the hook together and we played with the end together. And you actually singing on this song and not rapping. Yes. Okay. What happened? I always everybody know that a rapper always want to be a singer and a singer always want to be a rapper. That is so true in everybody's case. Yeah. So I'm always hold on. So you mean tell me Calvin Richardson want to be a rapper? He probably do. So look, Calvin Richardson, Tucker, yes, King George is a rapper here. He was see what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody. So that means he was a rapper now. So that means he always wanted to sing because now he's singing. So that's how it be. And so I'm the same way. So I've been asking Roy. Let me do a singing track, man. Let me see how I sound on a singing track. Cause like I said, I ain't no singer. Don't get me wrong. I ain't no singer. I can't sing like no Lacey and King George and Tucker. But I can hold a note. You know what I'm saying? I can do a little something. Enough to make y'all want to get on the dance floor because y'all getting on the dance floor for that imagination. Because baby, imagination. Well, I'm gonna play your song Imagination. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Here it is. All right, so let's talk about this song. Was that a situational song? Was it inspired by something? Did something happen for you to make that song? Yes. Okay, what happened? Somebody was playing with you or what? Yeah, they was playing with me, bro. So when we wrote the verse, we switched it. So really, the verse that Marcellus is singing is me, and the verse that I was singing was the man. And it's pretty much was, I had got this little guy. I was interested in him. We were dating. We were talking. We were, getting to know each other and stuff. And like everything was good. Then all of a sudden I'm calling and he not answering. And I wondered what's going on. Then a few weeks passed and then he popped back up on the scene. And he pretty much said, like I said, he had a pause for a second because he was getting too close to attached and his feelings was getting involved. So he had to kind of back up and like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. It's moving too fast. But he was saying he wasn't going nowhere. He just needed, some time. So it made me think about the song and I just wrote to it because a lot of people go through that. We all go through things and you like somebody and things go a little too quick and people get scared. And when they get scared, they seem to run off or stop answering instead of dealing with the problem. And the other person wondering what happened, why you stopped talking to me and stuff like that. So that's where it came from. So that's the lie he told. I guess so. I guess so, because we ain't together. Hey, that's a lie he told. So as a well, you're a rap artist and you're a singer now. Right. So when you come up with your songs, do you have to go through a certain situation or you just
you type of artist that can sit down and just write something just off the whim?
I have to go through something and I have to be feeling it, and I don't have to be going through it at the time. Like I have a song I'm writing to now, and it's actually about a guy that I dated a few years back, and it's called Why Her, and you know, y'all kind of could vibe with it, so y'all be looking out for it. But so it could be situations I done dealt with, new situations, and then it also could be some situations I done seen other people go through, like some friends or something. But for the most part, it's mostly my stuff for my
so music. You said you got a song that's coming out called Why Her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that a situational song too?
Yes.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to know why he be with her? Why he with her?
Yes.
And why not you?
Yes, of course.
Hey,
it's more like to be honest, because in this situation, I left the situation.
Yeah.
So, but as years go by, you kind of wonder, like, okay, well, why her, not me? Because we still, you know what I'm saying? We still connected. So why?
I mean, but as grown ups, you have situations like that. You know, I ain't gonna say it on here, but you know, I I've been through my situation too.
Right.
Everybody have,
right.
But I'm not gonna write about it. I can't write no song about it.
Hey, but you the promoter. You ain't. If you was on the other side, you would.
Yeah. I mean, now lyrically, I think I can write now. I think I can write. I think I can write a couple of hits.
Hey, well, go for it, because there's a lot of us artists could use some hits.
Yeah, I think I can write a couple of hits, man. You know, but so let me ask you this question right here: where you see yourself in 5 years in Southern Soul? Or have you thought it out that far?
I think about it. I definitely see me. I'm still gonna be doing my rap. I'm gonna give them a little more of the singing, because a lot of people, including my DJs, was like, I need more of this. A lot of people want more of that. So of course you got to get the people what they want to hear. But I'm not gonna take the rap away, because, you know, as y'all know, I'm one of the first females in the Southern Soul, and I wanted to continue. So I don't want to just stop and be like, okay, like a lot of people may have tried to rap and then start singing, and then they just completely cut their rap out, and it doesn't do anything for the Southern Soul. So I definitely want to keep pushing that Southern Soul up, that hip hop in the Southern Soul, to where people immune to it, to where they like it and they looking for it. So in the next 5 years, I definitely want to be one of the icons of Southern Soul, that was to be one of the first female rap artists that made it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this right here. You go to a lot of shows, right? No, hold on. Before I ask you that, okay, how is it working with Roy? Because when I speak with Roy, when I talk to him on the phone, when I interviewed him, he's very fastidious. He's very attentive. You know, he's very attentive to what he's doing. Is it like that all the time when you're dealing with Roy? He's a good guy.
Yeah, Roy is very, very, very humble guy.
Yeah.
Let's say, to be an artist, a producer, you know, in this game, he takes care of both of them well. I must say that. And he like, I love one thing about him. I've been around a lot of artists. I love how he is with his fans, you know what I'm saying? And the people, like when he's in a crowd, you don't even know that's Roy. You just think he's one of the homeboys from, or my little cousin, or my big cousin, or, you know what I'm saying, big brother. But working with him, I mean, he's very tough. If you ain't got tough skin, you cannot work with Roy. Because you know, me coming from rap, hardcore rap, you know, and trying to bring sexy. I'm not like a sexy person, like, you know, like that type of romantic type stuff. So when we be in the studio, he be wanting me to be soft with it, and I'm trying to be rough with it, and he be like, don't nobody want to hear that. You want to be a nigga? I'll be like, so you'll be looking at him like, what? So he's very, when it comes to the music, he definitely wants what's best for you. He's not gonna let you come out his studio with anything.
Yeah. So, that's how when I first met him, I was shocked to even know who I was. It was at Tucker's his first annual I think it was in Lafayette, some down there he did. It was like first annual, and I didn't know he knew who I was, you know, because I had my podcast during that time.
Right.
And Mr. Elias said, man, Roy Chip wanted to meet you, you know. So I was okay, cool, you know, so I knew of him. But he was very humble. I mean, cool dude. I mean, cool, like, you know, if he wasn't a Southern Soul artist, I can be cool with him too. It's very few of them that I can name that if they weren't artists, you know, I can be cool with them, but a lot of them I wouldn't be.
Right.
But he wasn't obsequious, you know, he wasn't trying to hurry up and talk to me, and you know, he was never that. He was just a cool, You know, he wasn't eager to please. He was just a very low key. Hey, Kevin, man, I want. I said, hey, man, I want to bring you on my podcast. He said, man, just let me know. You know, just let me know when I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So I could imagine. And then when I see him at shows, you know, he's still laid back. He ain't changed.
Very,
Oh, okay. So you go to a lot of shows, right? I know you go to a lot of shows. Do you critique the artists?
If it's artists that I deal with and they ask for my opinion, I'm gonna give them my opinion just as well as I want their honest opinion, because anybody and everybody's show could do better. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody have the perfect show. So and there may be other artists that if I don't know them, I may see things, and I'm probably not gonna say nothing to you if I don't fool with you or if I don't really, you know, rock with you like that. But I mean, I keep it to myself. I'm gonna just be like, okay. But when I keep it to myself, I'm keeping it to myself to make sure I don't do it.
Yeah. So are you open to constructive criticism?
Oh, yes, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Is everybody,
I love people to tell me what they feel is wrong.
Have you experienced someone who's not open to constructive criticism?
I've seen people, Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think that they're on a high horse and they feel like they done made it and they really haven't, and they just feel like can't nobody tell them nothing. If can't nobody tell you nothing, then I mean you it's only so far you could go if can't nobody tell you nothing.
So let me ask you a question about off the record. How'd you hear about this podcast?
I actually from Mr. Live is when I first heard about it. You know, of course, once I was supposed to be on the show and things happened, but that's how. But I mean, I do be here. I do be here. That's why you probably asked me if I'm scared, because I hear y'all be on here with that drama, with y'all be with the shits.
but that's what you heard. But when you actually watched the show, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, it's honest questions, and at the end of the day, if somebody say something and allow you to ask them a question and they get out of character, that's on them.
Yeah.
If they say something that they really didn't want everybody to know, that's on them.
But you know what I say? I know I had some guests on here one time and they said, well, Kevin, you set me up. I said, I can't set you up to be stupid. You know, exactly. I didn't have my hand in the back of your back. I asked you a question. And if you cannot answer the question, just say you cannot answer the question.
Right.
Or if you don't have any oratorical skills, just say that. But don't say Kevin set you up, because the same question I asked, you know, you don't have to answer. But if I ask you 2 or 3 questions, you say you don't want to answer, I'm gonna click the remove button like Kevin Samuels. I'm gonna kick your ass right off here. Kick you right off, because this is a podcast, and like I tell people, you have fans on here that's watching. You know, they never get to see the intimate side of y'all artists. You know, they might see you from a distance. Oh, that's Ice Dog. But they never get to talk to you. They never know what your mindset is. See, they know what mine is every Wednesday when I come on here.
Yeah.
and they see me, and I don't change. I don't change at all. But but so let me ask you this question right here. Now, do you be twerking on stage? You be twerking?
I do. I do. Yes.
You do?
See, what happened was, okay, so first with Closet Freak came out, me and Portia. We got the little breakdown part at the end where we kind of just danced and cut up and everything. And one day we both just went down. I was like, what we got going on? So that's where it first started. And then when I got on the remix of Thick Girl and we started performing Thick Girl, I did it one time. And after that, everybody was like, I was looking for that. Why you didn't drop? So now even Roy, when it's time for it, like as soon as I finish my verse, he'll be like, show him, Ice Dog. Show him what you're working with. Drop it. I'm like, I ain't doing that today. Then it just became part of the show. So now it is part of the show. Like if I don't do it, then they looking at me like.
Okay, so let me say this right here. Now I have seen you on shows where your clothing was very restrictive. So do you pick and choose what outfits to wear? Because some of that stuff look like you rode around in Port Factory in.
Yes. Some outfits. It do be some outfits that I can't. I just can't. But now if I know that I'm doing thick, girl, I pay attention to my wardrobe because some of them outfits I be struggling, and I'll tell Roy before we get on, Roy, I can't drop it today, but my pants too tight. I can't. So of course he forget by the time we get on stage, and he still end up saying it. And when he said, now I'm obligated to do it, so I do it.
How many buttons and stuff you pop on it?
I haven't bust nothing.
You ain't bust nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Not yet. So let's not wish that on me.
Okay, but look. Okay, so I heard you say this right here too. It's in Southern Soul. I don't know if you mentioned it was Southern Soul, but it's more about the look than entertain. The look, and then the entertainment. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, of course, the look. I try not to say the look into it because I don't want nobody to think that I'm not conceited at all. Anybody that know me knows I'm
you're confident. There's nothing wrong with being confident.
Yes. Yeah. So one thing about me is I'm a cool individual. I talk to everybody. I don't think stuck up, none of that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I do know that it's a look that certain people are gonna look for to book you. And when it's come to females, male, it don't matter. But for female, it's a certain look that they are going for. And if you don't have that look, then you better have that sound. Yeah. And that sound got to be not just that you could sing, because it got some singers that really ain't working right now because promoters ain't booking them because either they look or either because they ain't got a hit song. So if you ain't got a hit song, the second best thing right now is your look. So because when women come to see Tucker, when they come to see King George, when they come to see Calvin Richardson, they come to see a look. Yeah. Like they like their music. Yeah, we like their music. We jamming their music. They got hot music, but they coming for their look. Mm-hmm. And it's the same as a female. When other people come, they want to see something. They want to see something nice just as well as they want to hear something. Yeah. So
do you have a lot of female fans?
I do. Yeah. I do. And that's because I'm a cool person. I'm in the business. I'm a happy people person. Yeah. I like people. Like I don't have no enemies or none of that. If I do, I hate them.
I heard you was very loquacious. I heard you like to talk a lot.
I do.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that because I do.
I talk. Yeah. I'm a talker.
Yeah, that's how my grandson is. They say he talks a lot. I said that's why he knows so much because he talks a lot. He asks questions.
I'm trying to tell you. Me talking is why this rap is going. It's going because I'm talking.
Okay,
if I sat back and didn't say nothing. They wouldn't be booking me. Them people just be like, "Oh, she a rapper."
Look, you know who Jazzy Lee is?
Jazzy Lee?
Yeah, she a fan. She be on the page. She told me, because she look in Tucker's eyes and see Calvin Richardson wardrobe. When she go to show, she don't look in Tucker's eyes. She want to look at Calvin Richardson wardrobe.
I told you. I'm telling you, us women, we go for a look. That's why certain men are way up here because they got that look.
Yeah,
they have to have a look.
So let me ask you a question. So. When you be twerking on stage, do your boyfriend or your husband got a problem with that?
I don't have a boyfriend or a husband.
Well, I'm pretty sure you had one while you was twerking.
I mean, I've dated, whatever. They may say something, but I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care.
Because it's entertainment. It's entertainment.
Yes, this is me. And I ain't gonna lie, I quit my music at one point for somebody.
Yeah.
And I chose to be the housewife. I chose to sit at home and do what a woman's supposed to do. And I wasted them years. I ain't gonna say I wasted them years because they were some good years. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we ain't together. So I cut half of my career out where I could have probably been somewhere else because of what a man was, his insecurities. Yeah. So if you insecure, then you don't need to be with me. And up front now, when I meet people and I'm dating and I'm getting to know somebody, you got to know if you insecure, you can't be with me.
Yeah.
One thing, if you doing what you're supposed to do as a man, you ain't got to worry about me.
Yeah, that's right. So now you are an artist and you are a fan. I'm pretty sure of certain artists, right?
Yes.
So do you have a top 5? If you was a promoter, do you have a top 5 you would put on the show, male and female?
And Southern Soul or just period?
Southern Soul.
Okay. I'm gonna say, of course, y'all know I'm gonna put Tucker on there because Tucker gonna bring the big bucks.
Yeah,
that's my people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Roy Anthony. You know, that's my people. I'm gonna put Calvin Richardson. I'll put King George. I mean, I'm trying to get the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jeter Jones. I'll put Jeter Jones on.
No?
That's 5.
Yeah. What about females?
Females. My girl Lacey all day. That's my girl. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so definitely Lacey. Like I've seen Karen and Wes one time, but I love their performance, so I will put them on definitely. Of course, y'all know I gotta put myself on.
That's right.
My girl Leah Simone, I put her on because she got a band and she fire with her little band. I like her with her band. She new upcoming artist, so I put her on. And Miss Sugar, I got some people that I could bring, you know.
Yeah.
It's too many females that I can name because it got Miss Hollywood. Like,
gotcha. So do you think females get a fair shake over here in Southern Soul?
Not really. They don't. We don't.
Okay, why? Why do you think that is?
Really and truly, I do believe it's because the crowd is 90% women, and I think the male promoters, all promoters, I think that's what y'all see. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do see that the women was spinning in Southern Soul. But at the same time, they say women don't put butts in seats. You know, they had that little rumor. But I just feel like it ain't really about us putting butts in it. I think it's more we need our DJs to promote the women a little more and put it in their face. Because y'all wouldn't know King George song or Tucker song or any of their songs if you didn't hear the DJ playing it over and over and over and making you like it. Yeah. So if you hear something over and over, you're gonna even if it's something you really don't care for, if you hear it over and over and over, you're gonna start singing it. So I do feel like it is a little, less on the females, and it's really because this Southern Soul is mostly women. Men want to come, but they coming with their woman. So they can't be like all eyes over Ice Doll or all eyes over Lacey or all over, because they with their woman.
Yeah.
But I really wish that the females would do the fan females would actually ask to come see the females just as much as the male, because it have a lot of talent in with the females, and they actually put on some shows. The men get up there and all they do is sing. They ain't twerking, they ain't dancing, they ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Some guys be twerking now.
Hey, Gina be, he be doing his little dance. But
Arthur Young be out there poking.
Yeah.
Johnny James.
They
be
but
up there.
But it got some females though that, you know what I'm saying, that they really got, like, they have a show. They really have a show. I've seen some females that I really like. Okay, I really enjoy their show. They really, so I just, if the females could start asking for our music, start asking the DJs to play a little more of the female music, I think we could, get a fair chance.
Do you subscribe to a lot of DJs? Do you talk to a lot of them?
I do.
Yeah. Do they put your music in rotation?
They say.
Do you pay to promote yourself with DJs and radio stations?
No.
Why not?
I just never had to. I guess that was my privilege.
Well, ma'am, I can tell you.
But I don't have a problem. Nobody really asked me to or came to me about that. I'm gonna say that.
Well, I can tell you right now, privilege don't work with KBBM 104.7. They don't work with my radio station.
But then again, okay, now that you said that, okay, what if I don't have it financially to give it? So now I ain't getting promoted because I don't have it.
Well, that's the way the world works. So if you don't have $3, you're not gonna get no milk from Walmart unless you steal it.
But I'm just saying that could be the situation.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying all you do is save up your money and just buy your promo pack.
But I mean, I've never said that I've never was the one to say, oh, I'll never pay for nothing. We gotta pay for beats, we gotta pay for studio time. You know what I'm saying? I just never had to get to a point where I had to pay a DJ yet.
Yeah. Well, what this is where it works with. Okay, here's the difference between a real radio station and an internet station, right?
Right.
So the difference is, okay, on the internet, everybody don't listen to the internet. Everybody don't be on, you got older people. This lady today, she bought some tickets. I said, well, man, you have cash? I said, no, I'm old school. She said, no, you got to meet me. A lot of people don't even get on Facebook. That's the difference.
Right.
Then a lot of people pay DJs, internet DJs, which I don't think nothing's wrong with it, but I don't think you're going to get a lot of reach, with just internet. I just don't think so.
Right.
So, but they do that. They do that with internet DJs when you can just go to a regular radio station that has reach, And what I can speak for KVBM FM 104.7 because I'm the general manager over there. So if you pay for a promo spot on my station, every time your song is played, your Twitter account gonna hit. Okay. Every time your song play, your Twitter account gonna alert you, hey, they're playing your song again. So every time you hear that Twitter account, that means cha-ching.
Right.
If your music is registered, every time we play your music as a reporting station, you get paid. You know, so
see, I could deal with something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't. This is business. You don't ever just give nobody your money. You don't never just give nobody your money because you do have a lot of folks out here who will take your money and not do nothing.
And exactly, and that's why I think where I be like, I don't know, how I know you playing it. How you know what I'm saying? Like how would I know?
Yeah. And see, what we do is we promote you. So we have a Twitter page, we have a Facebook page, and we promote you on those pages, your music on those pages. And every time your music is played, if you don't look at Dee Simon said she got paid because she bought a promo pack. But every time your music is paid, you have to have a Twitter account because that keeps us honest with you. So every time your music is played, you can't call me and say, hey, Kevin, my music ain't been played. I can look it up and say, no, check your Twitter account.
Right.
You'll check your Twitter account. Yeah. Hey, Big Rob, give me a call, man. Yeah, I'm not going to discuss our prices over the internet. You have to give me a call. But that's the way we work. And as an honest person, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just take nobody's money. If your music is not suitable for the station that I'm general manager of, I'm not going to take your money. I'm going to tell you, no, I'm not playing it. I'm just going to be honest.
And that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm not going to play it, you know, because I'm not going to have listeners calling me and say, okay, what is that y'all playing over there? You know,
exactly.
I'm not going to have listeners do that because a lot of music is not suitable for radio. Right. So let me ask you this question. So as if y'all got any questions, y'all get y'all questions ready. So as you've been in Southern Soul roughly about 5 years. So if it's another younger female come behind you that's taking the same steps you're taking, what advice would you give her?
I would my advice would be to, when you get in front of a crowd and you get the opportunity to perform, do your ish, because they're gonna look at you, they're gonna be like, what is she doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? But just keep doing you and don't get frustrated, and don't always let the crowd dictate if you should. You just keep going until that same crowd be rocking your, like, yeah, like, you know. So that would be what I would really say, because at first I was like, I don't want to do this. So I'll be looking at Roy. You think I should perform? No. Maybe should I do this song? No, not this crowd. You know, I question myself too much.
Yeah.
And then one day I should say, you know what? I'm not questioning myself no more. If I like it and I want to get out there and do it, I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna do it. Somebody in the crowd like it. So
yeah. Well, I would say to you, and I would say to anybody that's talented and have something to offer, I would say keep going. But I would say to the ones that are not talented, I would say quit. You know, it's just me.
Right. That's true.
I tell them to quit. I tell them to quit because, you know, I keep telling them, I always use the analogy of sports. Everybody didn't make the football and basketball team I played on. You just didn't make it. No, you have people that were better than you. So the coach will pull you to the side, he'll hug you and say, hey, just come on out next year. You know, all the slots are being filled. You know, so you have something, but it's not good enough right now.
Right.
You know, so you have to now. Do you believe in paying your dues?
Of course.
Yeah. So do you believe you can skip?
I mean, some people may get a little skip more quicker than others, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. So now, do you support everybody in Southern Soul?
Pretty much, I do.
Artists, yeah. So you share their flyer? Do they send you their flyer? Do you share your flyer?
If they ask me to send anything, yes, I do. I mean, I'm not a big person on the internet, so I ain't always on there. But if they ask me, I'm sure y'all see. I'll put it up.
You know what, see, I have. You know what I have a problem with? I have a problem with when they sit up here and talk about Southern Soul family. You know, and you got a show come up and come across somebody's timeline. You know, and they didn't want to even share the show because they're not on the show.
Right.
You know, I share everybody's stuff. Whether you tag me or not, if I see it, I put it on my page. I put it on my K Young production page because I want everybody to be successful who actually are successful.
Right. So
the ones who are not succeeding or putting a black eye on Southern Soul, I want you to get out. I want to get out. I'm serious because look, I defend Southern Soul. You know, I'm telling you, these people know that I'm a promoter, you know, and plus they know my radio station. So when they say, hey, Kevin, I went to so-and-so, I heard so-and-so saying never bring them here. I'm like, who? I said, oh, okay, you're right. I won't bring them here. Right. But when they say in its totality, that Southern Soul is horrible, I said, no, it's not. So I defend it.
Right.
I can defend Tucker, Calvin Richardson, Vale Hollywood, LG Echoes, J1. I can defend them guys because they have something that people want to purchase.
Right.
You know, even with this E-Realist guy. You heard this E-Realist guy just come out?
Mm-mm.
He's a comedian. He just come over here. He had 2.2 million viewers and stuff, followers. So he's over here now. So people are making a big deal about, you know, he's really not a Southern Soul artist, but he has a product. He has 2.2 million followers. So if he came over here and sang Good Ship Lollipop and people are buying
about his 2.7 million followers.
Yeah, but how you gonna be mad? How you gonna be mad at him? It's not his fault. You know, you just don't buy it if you don't like it. You just don't buy it.
I just think a lot of people get scared when they start seeing so many people coming over.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, your time gonna come, your time gonna pass. I mean,
yeah. Give
it up for the next person. Help the next person. Like instead of saying, "Oh, we don't need no more people over here," you know, like we want good music. The people want good music. Anybody that's gonna bring good music, let them bring good music. Like it's no point hating and saying why they coming. It's no the same reason you decided to pick up your pen and write a Southern Soul song was the same reason they did.
Yeah.
So I mean.
So do you have certain producers you work with only, or do you have a plethora of producers?
I just started working with other people. It really was Roy was really my only producer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I've started working with some other people.
Okay. Now what about your lyrics? Would you jump on a song with anybody, or do it have to be comfortable to you, or do they have to be somebody?
They gotta be comfortable to me. Yeah. I ain't gonna say they have to be somebody, but it gotta make sense.
Yeah.
It gotta make sense, and I definitely gotta hear the song. Like I'm not jumping on anything.
Okay, so when you say that, you got to qualify that. What do you mean it has to make sense? What do you mean by that?
It has to make sense. Like I'm not trying to go backwards. I'm still trying to go up. I'm still climbing my stairs. So being that I'm climbing my stairs and I go back down to something that it just ain't gonna work for me or do me no justice, what's the point of
okay, so in other words, if I come to Southern Soul right now, you wouldn't do no song with me. Because it won't do no justice.
Well, if you came into Southern Soul right now, it'd be different because you already over here.
Yeah, but I'm not singing.
Right, but you might come with a fire song. So if you come with a fire song and it's worth
okay. So what do you think
about Marcellus just got in the game.
Oh, Marcellus can sing though.
Yeah, but he just got in it.
Okay, what do you think about this one? I'm gonna sing something right. You ready? You ready? Mm-hmm. Why are you looking like that?
Go for it.
You try to brace yourself.
Hey, go for it. Let's see what you're working with.
I said your left, right, left. I need your military. No. You didn't let me finish.
You came out bad. No.
Your left, your right. Now pick up the step. Your left, your right, your left. Sound off. 1, 2. See, we probably can do something.
Nah. If that's how you coming, I ain't gonna. No.
Hey, look, hey, that's how I be feeling when I hear some of this music. I said, "Oh no, sir." I said,
"Yeah," no. and some of it is. So I mean, that's why I say it.
Hey, where's love to my some yo?
Hey, look, come
on. Hey, look, y'all got some questions. You got time for about 5 more minutes?
Tell him that's a new song, but just not for him. Maybe Wes could go. She can pull it off.
Whatever. No, that's copywritten. That's copywritten. No, that's copywritten.
That's all right. We do that over here in Southern Soul. We take a little bit of somebody.
Hey, look. So, how would you feel about that if somebody sampled your song? How would you feel about that?
I feel like if somebody sampled my song, they like it. So, hey, go for it because you giving me more promo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
come with it.
So look, would you do a song with Westlove?
Oh yes. I told she was on my list just now.
Yeah.
And I haven't even met her personally. I've seen her at a show that I went to with Marcellus and I performed with him our new song. So I seen her perform then. But I love her performance in Karen. That's why I say they on the top. Them two and Lacey, I would love to do. Me and Lacey talked already about doing a song, but I mean, I'm performing with them next weekend. So, I don't know. Maybe, me and her might talk and maybe we could. Maybe I can do a little feature with her.
Where y'all gonna be at next weekend?
We're gonna be in Eufaula, Alabama.
Okay. Who all on that show?
It's Lacey, Westlove, Karen Wolf, Miss Toya Jones. I don't know if I'm saying it, Toya or Tanya Jones. I think it's Toya Jones. Miss Brown Sugar. Miss Hollywood.
You know, okay, well, that's cool. You know what I want you to do one day? I want you to come on here and I want you to co-host my show. Would you be down for that? You be down for that?
Yes.
Yeah. I would love for you and somebody else to actually co-host the show, and I'd sit back and I'll watch and see how y'all interview people.
Oh yeah, I have fun. I like to talk. So what?
So who would you like to interview? If you could pick one person to interview, who would you like to interview?
King George.
King George?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Why King George?
Because he on top right now. So I want to know how it feels to be coming from a rapper to a singer, and just like, you know, the question.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try to set it up and say, man, look, you Ice Dog gonna come interview you on Off the Record, man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see what he gonna say. You know, because a lot of them shy away from Off the Record though. You know, King George don't really go. I ain't seen him on no podcast though, really.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Tuck on here. Tuck was on here one time with Lacey and them. He's on here. You know, but I want to interview his ass one-on-one. I want him to come on so I can interview him.
He told you no?
he told me he's still thinking about it. He's still thinking about it.
But you know what? With him, he probably feel like if he do yours, he got to do everybody else's.
Oh yeah. No, it ain't. No, hell no. That ain't the way it works. That ain't the way life works. I try to tell people, no, just because I do this, no, I'm not doing it for you. Because it's people that come on my podcast and won't go on another podcast because this is a serious podcast. They don't want nobody to ask them what's your favorite color and all. No, they want you to ask them about the history.
Right.
They don't want nobody to ask them about, well, you got into it with so and so. What's that? No, this is about music. This is about the music business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that's true. Because nobody want to hear all that drama, all that mess.
Yeah. I mean,
and then they wonder why we beef with each other and why do people beef with each other? Because you keep egging it on.
Yeah, but see, everybody know who don't get along with who. Everybody know that. You don't have to come on a podcast and say it. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, and what I do is when, you know, as an elder, hell, I'm 53. You know, I got kids their age. So when I hear something, I'll call them on the phone and say, hey, you know, not Facebook, you know, not on Facebook. I'll call them on the phone and say, hey, what is going on with this right here? You know, what's going on? Or take that down. That's gonna hurt your brand. Because I'm telling you, with women, with these women, you get on here talking crazy and you done lost some fans. You lost some fans. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that. They want you to come on here. They want to know about you. Huh?
They want them to sing.
Yeah,
they want to know if they got a woman at home.
Yeah. That too.
Yes.
That too. So do you have a manager? Is Roy your manager as well?
I have a manager. I have a road manager that goes on the road with me. Her name is Monica, and then I have my booking manager, which is Derek.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of do my own thing, you know.
Yeah. So if somebody want to book you, who they need to call, you or Derek?
Derek.
Okay. Why they can't call you?
I mean, depending on who it is, they could call me. but you know, if they call me, they want a discount.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get paid.
Well, what's Derek's point of contact where they can call Derek if they want to book you?
They could call him at 337-405-8594.
Mm-hmm. So I guess they y'all ain't got no questions for Ice Dog, because y'all better get her now, because you know she everybody said, yeah, people want discount.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we would love to talk to them, but you can't get nowhere when you keep talking to them people. You gonna stay at that same price. When it's somebody else telling them, they gonna accept it. But when I tell them, they like, I can't get a lower price. So guess what? I'm gonna start off high. Then. So when I give you the discount price, it's my price.
Well, I'm telling you right now, everywhere I go, I get a military discount in this area. I'm always ask for a military discount.
Well, let me use your card.
Hey, I get 20%, I dog 10 to 20% in there.
Look, let me get that.
Yeah. So one last question. So if you can change Southern Soul right now, would you change? Would you change anything right now if they call you and say, "Hey, you the commissioner right now? What do you want to change in Southern Soul right now to make it better?" What would you say?
I would change the fact of more females being able to headline these shows and get known a little better, and you know that's really what I would want.
Yeah.
I'm not taking away from the men. You know what I'm saying? I still want my men to, get their shine on, but I just want the females to be able to get their shine on too. I want us to be able to, you hear Calvin and Tucker and all them getting 15,000, 20,000. They only want to pay the females $5.
Yeah. What, 500? 500 or 5,000?
1,000. They gonna pay 500. Yeah, but they were warning. We got us females. We got to get makeup done, hair done, outfit, shoes. A man only got to get his outfit.
Okay. So let me ask you this question right here. So if you got hired for a job right now, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So are they gonna pay for all that? They're gonna say, hey, your port date is next week Tuesday. Are they gonna buy you all them outfits and hair and all that? No, they said they're gonna pay you a salary. It's your responsibility to get here, to put some new tires in your car, to buy some shoes, all that. They're not paying you that. They just want you to show up for the job. So
right, but that job is different from entertaining. Y'all want us to come look good. Y'all want us to be entertainers. Y'all want us to show out. Y'all want we gotta.
So you ain't gonna go to work looking good. You gonna go to work looking like what?
If depending on what job, because you see at the nail shop, I'm putting on some raggedy jeans, a little black t-shirt, raggedy shoes, and I'm going to work and I'm getting that money.
Yeah. Now look at Angela Young. She told me it costs so much more to be a woman. Girl, bye.
Yes, tell them. Yes.
Look, I can qualify that. No, I can qualify that because I'm telling you right now. Every time if she get $5, it's gone in 5 minutes. Like it's went through her damn.
She gonna get 5 more from you.
Yeah, because she went bought some flour. I mean, she cannot hold $10. She got to go get something.
That's all right.
She gotta get a bottle of water, a phone case, or any damn thing, a tablet, anything, just to get rid of the $5 or the $10.
You sure right. You sure right. Don't let us break it.
So look, I thought I had $40 in my wallet. I had enough about a week. Now I know I got $40 when I go to the store. I get to the counter, I ain't got no money.
Yes.
Look, so I got my cards in there. So I called. I said, "Hey, what you gonna tell me you took my money?" She said, "It was in there for a whole week. I wanted it every day, and you never used it, so I just took it."
I know that's right.
Yeah.
And she probably went to get her some food with it.
No, she gonna buy some damn flowers, or she won't buy some. I mean, anything you give her, you can give her. I give her $1 right now, and it'd be gone. She'll go get a damn smoothie or something. It'll be gone.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. So we got to come with it. So that's why we got to get paid.
Well, I would agree on shows that y'all always dress professional. Always. Yes. The females. Well, it's one or two of them that don't.
Even going there with you. Well, I know one thing. I ain't in that category. So
no, you ain't. But about one or two of them that don't. I ain't gonna say their name.
Now I'm gonna be looking. Let me see who ain't dressed right.
Hey, everybody say you're an honest woman. See, that's why I like bringing people on here, because I want people to see the intimate side of y'all, that y'all are regular people,
right?
Just regular people, just out here on the road, away from your families and stuff, away from your loved ones, just entertaining. That y'all not stuck up. See, Tucker get a bad name and Calvin Richardson get a bad name. See, I talk to them. I see them at shows. I've seen what they've done on shows, so I can defend them. You know what I'm saying? I can defend Pokey. I've seen him. I can defend Sir. I've seen him. So I don't just let them now. I might be cantankerous. Depends on what it is. And I might be a little bit hyperbolical. But I'm a no nonsense person. I'm not gonna just let you just say something that's not true.
Right.
It's not true. I'm not gonna let you say that.
And that's only right. If a lot of people stand up for the people that instead of letting people just keep running on with the rumor, then I mean. We'll be better.
Yeah. Well, now, hold on. Who is this? Let me see if somebody got something. Okay. See, y'all got 5 minutes. What y'all want? What y'all want with it? You a trendsetter. Somebody said you a trendsetter.
Thank you.
Let me see. What's this? Like your energy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. You'll be able to go back and see all the comments and stuff.
Right.
Somebody said they don't think all singers want to rap.
All singers got a little bit in there that they was like, let me rap. I bet you can go listen to most of the singers' albums. They got some song in they on their album. They got a little rap in it, and it's
somebody said Tucker rap with Lil Nate back in the day. I ain't never heard of that.
He did. He do got a song where he got a little rap on it. Yeah.
Oh, he used to be rap. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I got to mess with him. I'm sure. So you a rapper. You trying to be like me? You a rapper,
right?
But I ain't gonna hold you up. I said Ice Doll. I pick you and Cold Drink up from the airport a couple years ago. Sylvia.
Oh, in Carolina.
Yeah. Who is it? Oh, yeah. Hey, Mike Jackson said that dude that you wrote that song by, he said, no, he had some stuff going on. the one that disappeared.
Whatever he had going on, I got me a hot song out of it. So
yeah. Wow. Well, look, I talked to you because remember one time I was standing beside you, I didn't know that was you.
Right.
At a show in Dallas, but I have saw you in person. I met you, but we've never had a long conversation like this. Look, I like your spirit too. You keep doing what you're doing. If anything I can do for you, you know what I'm saying? You got my number. You give me a call anytime. But I appreciate you coming off the record. I appreciate you not being scared to come on here. And
I ain't never scared.
but I am gonna hit you up, Ice Dollar, to let you co-host one of my shows one day. Okay. I'm gonna hit you up. Yeah, I think you'd be real good.
All right. Yeah.
But like I said, anything I can do for you, just let me know. And look, since your fans, since they scared to ask you some questions, hey, she ain't gonna bite y'all. She ain't gonna bite y'all.
They got the real. They got the real. When you got the real, you ain't got to ask.
That's right. Now what year you weren't born in 1970, right?
No.
Hey, matter of fact, you know what? And this, look, I want y'all to hear this right here. Y'all know Fat Daddy didn't even know what a phone booth was.
You know
what a phone booth is?
Yeah.
Fat Daddy didn't know what a phone booth was.
He's young then.
Yeah, he's 30-something. I said, boy, I said, no. He said, what? A phone booth? Yeah, we know we clown him. I said, boy, you don't know what a phone booth is? He said, man, I ain't that old. But I forgot. He in his early 30s, so I forgot. You know, he's a good guy though. But look, I ain't gonna hold you up. But in 1970, when I was born in 1970. So at midnight, you know, the flag came on and the TV went off. From 12 at night to about 7 in the morning. That's when your ass watch TV. 7. You ain't watch no TV between 12 and 7. See, now the TVs don't go off at all.
Right.
Yeah, they stay on. But when I was growing up, at midnight, it's over.
Yeah. You're right. Over. TV stay on all night.
It's over. At midnight, you ask anybody on here that born in 1970, 71, up to 75, I want to say, TV went off at 12 o'clock. Midnight, it's over.
Right.
Yeah. So look, I'll keep in touch with you. I'll hit you up. Maybe I'm gonna bring you down here one of these days. It depends on if I gotta talk to you or if I ain't talking to no damn manager, you can forget that.
I got you.
Yeah, and I want my 20% military discount. I'm gonna show you my ID.
You got to show me that ID.
All right, girl. Well, look, appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us. And like I said, I'll be in contact with you.
All righty, thank y'all.
Thank you, girl. All right. Hey, appreciate y'all coming on off the record. You heard it, Ice Doll. She's over here in Southern Soul. She's a rapper / singer now. Y'all go get her a song. Y'all tune in next week. Slack gonna be on here. And I'm definitely gonna pick his brain about on the business side to see what's really going on in Southern Soul. You know, Slack is a person I go to a lot. You know, when I have some technical, when I have some technical questions, Slack is the one I go to. But look, I'll see y'all next week. Y'all tune in next Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Talk y'all later. Think y'all see y'all next week.
Hey, it's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Everybody alright? It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Hey, you better hold on tight. It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. You tuned into what you tuned into.